another series of talk show. Today I have Divya Barnawal with me. Hi Divya,
Hi, Pradnya.
how are you doing?
Good, Pradnya. Very excited for today's session.
Yes, thank you for joining. Yes, today we'll be discussing on how AI is revolutionizing the payments platform. Since we are already in the digital era and business are rapidly evolving, I think the most important factor here comes is the data, and which has definitely become an invaluable asset. But making sense of the ever-growing volume of data, this poses some challenges for banks and FIs, and this is exactly where artificial intelligence or AI plays a pivotal role, since it has the capabilities to boost accuracy and efficiency. And if you look at the organization type, right from the retail giants to fintech startups and SMB sized enterprises, I think the effect of AI is definitely felt across multiple sectors, including the payment sector as well. Divya, what are your thoughts on the artificial intelligence that has been there for a decade now? And I specifically want to ask your thoughts on AI in payments.
Well, certainly, Pradnya, we know that AI has been around for multiple years, and we have seen, significant strides of AI in all the sectors. But we know that, it has brought multiple advancements in the payments industry as such. When we talk about AI technologies like machine learning, optical character recognition, predictive analytics, natural language processing. Now, all these technologies, they are being used in some way or the other for processing, managing, and securing digital transactions. Now, there are, numerous use cases and benefits where artificial intelligence is bringing in this space. But, to start with, I'll just cover the top two use cases which is coming to my mind, which is how AI is improving the efficiency and accuracy of payment processing. Now, when we talk about efficiency and accuracy, what AI is enabling is that it is streamlining the payment processing, which is in turn improving, of course, efficiency for organizations. Now, you already told that, how AI is automating repetitive tasks, which was earlier done manually. So that is the first way where it is streamlining payment processing. Then other ways where it is helping is it is optimizing workflows wherever there are very high transaction volumes. Also, it is enabling faster transactions by quick fraud detection. Then it is also helping in accurate credit risk assessment because it can analyze diverse data sources at the same time, like data from financial transactions, demographics, your device data or behavioral data. So that is one area. Then we also see that the very important use of artificial intelligence is in generating real-time insights from the massive transaction data. Now that is a big thing because these data-driven insights are then being used to identify whether where are the new opportunities, what are the trends in demand that is going on, also how the spending pattern has changed and evolved over the years, and also identify and find out any areas of improvement for organizations. So, well, these are some of the top use cases. Other use cases of AI is definitely the way it is enhancing fraud detection and also improving customer experiences. So, what are your thoughts on that, Pradnya?
Yes, Divya, I definitely agree with whatever you mentioned earlier. And when it comes to fraud detection, I think machine learning algorithms are, very, very much helpful. Along with that, there are neural networks also, that will help in identifying patterns and anomalies from the large data sets. Eventually enhancing the security, right? And it will definitely help the banks and organizations to stay one step ahead of the fraudsters or the bad actors. Yeah, along with that, there is also predictive analytics that will help in forecasting the transaction volume and detect the any fraudulent activity. So yeah, that's for fraud detection. And if we talk about customer service, I think natural learning processing or NLP NLP, it will power that empowers the chatbots, enhancing the overall customer surveys, understanding their behavior, their preferences. AI powered virtual chatbots or assistants, they revolutionize the customer support, by handling the inquiries about payments or balances and transaction histories. So it definitely also helps in personalizing the support or guiding the customer through the payment processes, and recommend suitable payment options. So overall, enhancing the customer satisfaction, which is nowadays, I think, a primary goal for the organizations. So I think another area where application of AI is the transaction analysis and KYC. So I will be sharing my thoughts on the transaction analysis as well, Divya, but I first want to hear your thoughts on KYC.
Well, interesting because we know that KYC is one of the very important areas in payments, right? And it not only takes place while we are onboarding. So know your customer is where we have to verify merchants, we have to verify users, both at the time of onboarding, but also as an ongoing process. So artificial intelligence again, Pradnya, is playing a very important role because it is automating the whole identity verification cycle and using, NLP and OCR technologies. Also, document authentication is very easily automated. So that is one way. Then again, AI is also optimizing, I feel, payments in many ways. Like, it is reducing card abandonment because artificial intelligence is actually analyzing the customer behavior, preferences, so that businesses can send personalized emails with targeted offers, right? Which we see quite often. Whenever we think that, oh, let's go to some other tab and see, what are the rates, we suddenly get some 10% discount coupon. So that is where we are compelled to buy the or complete our purchase cycle, and kind of organizations are making sure that they are trying to reduce the card abandonment by this. So these are a couple of areas, and yes, I would like to hear your thoughts on transaction analysis and how AI is helping in transaction analysis.
Yes, definitely, Divya. I agree with you discussed about the KYC, reducing the cart abandonment rates and improving the acceptance rates, and ensuring the transactions are secure. Yeah, definitely, completely agree with that. When it comes to transaction analysis, I think it is another area where AI definitely excels. Enabling the banks and fintech companies to gain insights into the customer spending patterns, as you already mentioned. Simplifying their budget management as well, and revenue forecasting as well. I think this definitely helps rather artificial intelligence definitely helps with transaction analysis, not in aspect of core payments, but it also takes care of the fraud side as well. Identifying the fraudulent transaction. So yeah, that is for another application of AI. And now with all the buzz in the market, Divya, and with respect to generative AI, by buzz I mean generative AI, I think when vendors are definitely taking a step ahead with Gen AI. So what are your thoughts on it?
I couldn't agree with you more, Pradnya. We know that Gen AI has been the buzzword since 2023, and it definitely still continues to be, the buzzword today. So when we talk about Gen AI, I think, the power of LLM models to create and generate content. Now that has enormous potential to cater to multiple use cases. And of course, the first use case that comes to our mind is Gen AI powered chatbots, which can enable personalized, real-time responses and enhance customer interaction. So while that is, I feel, just the top of mind use case, but what I believe is that generative AI could be used to develop, even more effective fraud detection and prevention systems in future, because with its ability to generate synthetic data, which is again very important to train ML models. Now, that will ensure that the fraud detection and prevention systems are well trained with n number data sets. So that is one of the areas where I feel Gen AI will see more acceptance and use case in payments. Another use case I feel where Gen AI will become very popular is automating various business and operational reports, also improving payment initiation by like automatically extracting information from invoices and various other documents. So these are the areas which I feel Gen AI will be very popular, and mind you say we might just be scratching the surface when we talk about generative AI.
Yes, Divya. When you mentioned about the payment initiation, I think the example that came in my mind was Amazon's just walkout technology. So yeah, it definitely improves the payment initiation by automatically extracting payment information from the documents and making the customer experience like very hassle free and very seamless. So yeah, AI definitely streamlines the payment settlements and automates the routine tasks as we already discussed. So I think it's reshaping the payment landscape, driving
Yeah.
innovation, efficiency, and customer centricity across the industry. And when it comes to Gen AI, I think it's definitely a pivotal advancement, and promising to redefine the essence of the innovation. Thank you for joining us on this insightful journey, and stay tuned for more updates.
Thank you.